Alright, MT8 on the porch. So, the commissioner of the EU, or whatever his fucking title is, comes out and tells Trump, you ought to treat your allies better because you don't have that many allies anymore. Right on, bruh. Right on. Donald Trump is setting that shit straight. So let's talk right quick about the EU. You know, we've all heard rumors that the EU wants to start its own military. Okay, fine. Start your own military. Then the United States can pull out of NATO. There you go, Europe. The EU. Fill up all the missing slots of the Americans to protect NATO. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. So Trump goes over today. He goes to NATO and he says, y'all need to pay up. Pay up your past lack of payments. See, they're all, I think there's 28 countries. They're supposed to pay 2% of their GDP. 5 are. 5 countries actually are. And that is not Germany, for sure. So, Trump says, you either pay up or we'll have to rethink this NATO thing. Okay, EU. Since the United States is losing all its allies, and we don't treat our allies correctly, what's NATO been around? 60-some years? 50-some years? So you got countries like Poland, Greece, and I think Estonia, England, and I can't remember who the other is. There's 5 of them that are paying at least 2% of their GDP into NATO. Okay. So you want the United States to stay involved because we're paying the lion's share of the bill to protect NATO, which in effect pays for the EU's defense. Why is it on the United States to pay for your fucking defense? Why is that? But then when Trump comes up and says, we're going to tariff steel and aluminum, oh, right off the bat, the EU jumps right in. Oh, well then we're going to raise tariffs on you. And Germany says the same thing. And then the German automakers go to Angela Merkel and say, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow the fuck down, dumbass. Germany doesn't pay its fair share to NATO. Matter of fact, Germany is pipelining natural gas from Russia. Well, let's think about why NATO was created. To protect against the Russians. Why is that? Because Germany started a fucking war back in 1938 and 39. So I'm going to put this chart up here. And I'm going to let you look at the percentages of what these clowns are paying for NATO defense. You look at it. Remember, 2% was agreed to by all the nations in NATO. The EU is not involved in that. So they're living off the NATO Defense Clause, treaty, whatever you want to call it, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So when Trump says, well, we're going to tariff steel and aluminum, and then y'all flip around and tariff us right back, obviously you're too stupid to realize who's protecting you. So now you're launching an assault on the United States. Okay. How about we match up with Greece and pay 2.4% into NATO? How's that sit with you? Or better yet, how about we just pay 2% and call it a day? Here's our 2%. We can write a check for that any day of the week. Okay, NATO, what are you going to do now? Okay, EU, what are you going to do now? You want to create a EU army? An EU military force? Okay. Then all the other countries are going to be like, oh, there's no point in sticking around in NATO because we're under the protection of the EU. How did that work out back in World War I and World War II? How'd that work out? You guys couldn't beat your way out of a wet paper bag. Much less hold off the Germans. So the Germans have now figured out, oh, well, here's what we can do. We'll just take over economy-wise. So the only equalizer is the United States. NT8 on the porch. We'll talk to you later.